Meet the Hardline Pro rifle scope from Crimson Trace. I know, I didn't think of Crimson Trace when I thought about rifle scopes either. But I think that's going to change. Crimson Trace is launching its line of rifle scopes, and it's a pretty good variety. I'm going to talk about one specific scope, but be sure to stay tuned to the end, and you can learn more about how you can win one exactly like this one. So you might remember that not long ago I had an opportunity to experience Crimson Trace customer service firsthand. And I was impressed with how they responded to customer issues, and that is super important to me. So they said, hey, have your people call our people, and maybe we can do some stuff. So I had my people, you've heard their song, right? Call their people and arrange some stuff. And I'm happy to also announce an affiliate relationship with Crimson Trace that can save you some serious cash, and it also helps this channel. Details on that at the end of this video. This is the Hardline Pro Scope. It's a 3 to 12 by 42 MOA scope. And as that 3 to 12 indicates, the magnification is from 3 times to 12 times. The scope has an MOA reticle with 0.25 MOA hashes. It's also adjusted with a click value of 1/4 MOA. The tube is 30 millimeters. The objective lens is 42 millimeters. I'll put more specs on the screen so you can see those, and I won't have to read them all to you. You guys know that I'm not a long-distance shooter, and I'm not much of a rifle expert, and I'm not going to try to pretend that I'm something I'm not. This scope's capabilities far exceed my current skill level, but it's nice to have equipment that you can grow into rather than quickly outgrow. From a 100-yard or so plinker's perspective, I find this Hardline Pro scope from Crimson Trace really a joy to use. I took my time installing the scope, and I did it right. I used almost all my Wheeler tools for the job, from the leveling system to the fat wrench to torque it. Heck, even the screws I was torquing were on the Wheeler rings mounted to a Wheeler riser. I guess I should have my people call Wheeler too. Ideally, I'd like a better riser system, but that's a topic for another day. Eye relief is really comfortable with this Hardline Pro scope, and the clarity through the optic was fantastic. I may not be a scope expert, but I am a semi-professional photographer, and I do know quality glass when I use it. I like the 1/4 MOA adjustments, and making the adjustments was easy. When I didn't have it zeroed perfect, it was still also real easy for me to find my hold spot. The reticle is sharp and very easy to read. As I said, this is a 3 times to 12 times magnification scope, so at 100 to 200 yards, where I spent most of my time, it was easy to see all of the target detail without coming close to the top end of that. This scope can easily reach out well beyond that range. When I was deciding which scope I wanted to test, I quickly determined that I wanted to put it on an AR-15 platform, because that's the most versatile and also probably the most universally familiar. I would also have no hesitation moving this to an AR-10 rifle or another rifle meant for longer distance. Like I said, these are shoes that my feet can grow into. On the scope itself, it seems apparent to me that the folks at Crimson Trace put a lot of commitment into developing this line of scopes. The materials are top shelf, and the fit and finish is excellent. Not only does the entire unit look great, but it feels great too. The matte finish on the aluminum tube is quality and will prevent any glare off of the scope. The texture of the adjustment knobs and the adjustment knob covers is excellent and easy to snug up or loosen. All of the index points are clearly marked and very easy to read in the field. The rubberized eyepiece and distance rings have a great feel and grip to them too, but they both have good dampening and no danger of them moving with just a bump or something. Throw in a lifetime warranty and what I think is some pretty attractive industry pricing, and it looks like Crimson Trace is a name that pretty much needs to be considered whenever you're looking for your next scope. They have like 50 different models to choose from. Okay, big announcement time. First, if you want to save some real money on a Crimson Trace product, use my brand new affiliate code on your purchase from Crimson Trace's website. Use the code OPINION10 when you check out, and you'll save 10% on your order, and you'll also help the channel out a little bit too. This is an affiliate code, so some money does come back to this channel. MSRP for this scope is $649.99. Again, this is a Hardline Pro model with a 3-to-12 magnification and a 42mm objective lens. And guess what? You can win one exactly like it. More details will be coming soon in a separate video, but Crimson Trace has provided the centerpiece to my 100,000 subscriber celebration table. Somebody's going to get one exactly like this in the mail. So stay tuned for that giveaway video coming pretty soon with this scope and much, much more. There will be many winners. And if you don't subscribe to the channel, you might want to get that done because you can't win if you don't subscribe. Take care, get out there and do some fun stuff, and I'll see you soon.